just got done driving this badass Stealth 1992. For a 92, this thing's amazing. It's got a built engine, but everything, and slightly upgraded turbos. They're not like big upgrade, they're like slightly from stock. Shifter bushings were changed, so it feels absolutely amazing. For a 92, this thing is badass. POV video should be already out, and of course you saw some in the video here. Super grateful to Ronell for letting me drive that absolutely badass car. Hopefully we'll see this thing more on the channel, but fucking badass. Going for a little night meet. It's like a pre-meet for a big event tomorrow, or a show tomorrow, so we'll take the Honda out, go for a little drive. Let's see what this is about. Next to the Honda boy. Let's go. Got a 3000 GT over here. I told him about the told him about the toge.
Well, but he did stuff to his engine. Right, but that what do you think it weighs?
Like, I put it on my car and I was like, what?
Or is that different now because
I was like, I was under the impression we were still doing everything.
Oh, really? Yeah. So it's a matter of
RS 2000s are insanely clean. I'm really liking this one. This is the other one.
I did type that. Like, he asked me. That was I see the difference.
See these a lot. These are the Nismo Sentra that came out in the last like 2 years on the market. Oh, I wish to see more of these, but it is what it is.
Yeah, so you know the wagon, like you said,
Motherfuckers will take that shit to a shop before, so
the crowd that I do it for is the wagon guys. You know, the guys that are into the Volvos, because I'm into the Volvos.
I'll be honest with you, man. That's the one thing I never thought I would hurt you.
An Accord wagon, this is fucking awesome. It's a manual K-swap. The car was a manual stock. Georgia car. He did the swap obviously all at home in his garage. Absolutely badass.
I like that.
You know, you got your body work that needs, but hey, it's a 94. Who's gonna complain? Still front wheel drive.
Wagon.
More project.
Oh yeah. I don't record all my projects, but this is a project I was working on for a family member. Me and my buddy Anthony, you guys know him. He's the guy with the Mazda Speed 3. He's always on the channel. He's always helping me out with something. We've been doing this since yesterday. We did full rear suspension swap. Most of the components are here. There's still somewhere around the garage. And we did pretty much a full suspension swap in the front. The only thing we didn't change is the sway bar and the inner tie rods. But everything else is basically swapped. Lower, upper, full strut assembly, end link, outer tie rod, and hopefully it'll help because 114,000 miles. It's been used for daily driving, towing, and whatnot. It needed it. It did, and you know, obviously, living out here in Illinois, rust starts getting to your stuff. One of those bushings, I can't remember which one it was, had a lot of play, and it just needed it. It was time. Now for this side, we're having just a little bit of an issue with the upper. One of the bolts is like seized in there, so we're having a tough time getting it out. That's why we had to call it last night, because we didn't want to be too loud for the neighbors, for the family, and stuff like that. But it's just this bolt does not want to come out. We've used heat, we've used penetrating fluid, and now we're using this. But I do have to take off this plastic here to be able to put that gun in to get a good hit on that. It should come out. It was moving once we were starting to use it from like an angle, but just a little headache that's always caused with cars. It's just how it is. But even though this is not my vehicle, I am very excited. I do drive it once in a while, so I'm very excited to see how these new components actually feel on the car. I know when I was driving this on the highway, I could feel a little wobble. I'm definitely certain that was due to the bad bushing on one of the control arms. The bearings seem fine and stuff like that, so I don't think it was anything like that. But and the axles look good, you know, outside of the rust, they're good in the sense, so they don't have crazy play or anything like that. They're pretty solid. I have projects, I just don't always document each one and do how-tos on, just because I just wanted to get this done. I knew it was going to be a big project. I just didn't want to do a big video on it, but I'm excited to drive it.